Hello, I'm Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter. Let's talk for a moment about why should you use me for a keynote speaker and what makes me different. Well, one of the big challenges is the fact that I probably have sat where you're sitting. I came out of corporate America. I held a very senior level position with several different Fortune 500 companies. I know what it's like to put on a meeting. In fact, one of the departments I had reporting to me was in charge of meetings. See, so I've sat in both the seat of the executive hiring the speakers, but more importantly, not just hiring the speakers, but what is the outcome of the meeting? Because this is really where I go to. See, it's not just you got the right speaker. What's the outcome? What is it that I want to have accomplish as a result of this meeting? That's what it is. I see too many meetings, and not just large corporate meetings, but very small meetings, where they are held more for the benefit of management than the attendees. I push back and I challenge people. What are the outcomes? What do we want to see as the measurables? This is one of the reasons why I engage with senior management and the people who are going to be in the room, people who are going to be there in the meeting, people who are going to be attending the session. And one of the little techniques, one of the little tricks that I love to use is I like connecting with people, not just by way of a survey, everybody does that, but I connect with them by way of video. I connect with them by way of phone call, email, different tools, different techniques, depending on the opportunity, depending on what we're attempting to do. But not just beforehand, but afterwards, because here's what I found. If you bring somebody in and they're speaking, the audience is going to sit there and say, who is this person? What makes this person qualified? I want to get that out of the way even before I've arrived. You see, so what does that do? It allows the message to come through. But then following up after the fact. This is so important because, again, how do we make sure that there's retention and application? And I strive very heavily. Retention and application. And ask yourself this question. Are they going to retain it and are they going to apply it? This, again, is why I work with senior management after we're done with the meeting. You see, all of the meetings that I do are designed around how do we incorporate the entire theme of the meeting. I was recently doing a program. I was the last speaker, I was the closing speaker at a 3-day national conference, large venue. And one of the goals I had was to not just communicate my message, but make sure that I integrate the message from day 1, 2, and 3. And that's what I did in my piece. You see, so what does that do? That no longer is this speaker a standalone entity, but this speaker is part of the fabric, part of the organization. Now, what's very interesting is my schedule did not allow me to be there for the entire time. I was only able to get there the night before. But through my preparation, through my investigation, I was able to get the information I needed. And we created a very seamless closing experience for that meeting. Hey, Mark Hunter, the Sales Hunter, give me a buzz. I want to talk to you about how we can make it happen for you in your next meeting. Great selling.